If you are invested in a retirement fund, you probably keep a close eye on the financial markets. And with the kind of volatility seen in those markets, those investments one day may look good, not so good a few days later.
Depending on how many earning years you have left, that could be a good or a bad thing. So how can you be sure you're going to be able to afford the lifestyle you want when you retire? Well, that's the subject of the book, Common Sense Bull, The Keys to the Good Life Before and During Retirement by Eddie Ghabour. And Eddie joins us this afternoon. Eddie, thank you so much for having me here. You know, it can be a real challenge to make sure that the golden years are golden.
Absolutely. And one of the key things in the golden years, our clients have really enjoyed a lot of success in their retirement years. And the main reason why is they've changed the investment strategy as they approach retirement. I think one common mistake people make is when they're retired, they're taking the same risk they were as they were during the accumulation years. And the investment strategy, I would argue, should be completely opposite in the golden years than it is in the accumulation years.
Ah, okay. So with the markets the way they are now, Can you slip us a little on the side of what your top recommendations might be?
So one of the key things I've seen and found in success for folks is when we're getting research back from them is actually reviewing their investments every 3 to 6 months. You know, most people don't do that. With the market volatility, if you're not staying on top of things, you're not in a position to make any adjustments. And also, changing the types of investment strategies maybe towards more like a dividend income focus in your golden years, so that way it's more about income and lowering volatility versus living and dying by the stock market every day.
Okay, so to the person who is just riding it out and hoping that they come out on top, what would you say to them?
That's a very dangerous game. If you don't understand the markets and you're kind of holding your breath and hoping for the best, that's a recipe for disaster in my opinion. So you need to educate yourself and understand the markets. Don't just throw your money into something that you don't understand and hope for the best.
What about living the good life before retirement?
So there's a chapter in my book about life planning, okay? When we do our holistic planning, we don't focus only about money. There's too much focus just on money for success in retirement. And we argue that I've met a lot of wealthy people that aren't successful because success can be defined in many different ways. So it's about finding that balance. Yes, you need to save for your future, but you also need to create experiences for you and your family so that way you live the true golden years and live a wonderful life. It's not all about money.
Yeah, so you're saying it is possible to be happy and find financial freedom after retirement.
That is exactly right. You know, again, I've got the privilege of working with so many successful retirees that I've learned so much from them. And that balance that they have done their entire life of saving for their future, creating memories with their family, but then also being very conscious on the risk side of things. The average investor doesn't realize the risk they have in their portfolio until you see a big market drop like we saw in the fourth quarter of last year.
Right.
So risk management is the key to success in your retirement years.
Okay, so we want to say thank you for the book that you brought. What kind of other things are we going to find?
So a couple things you'll see. We did personalize it a little bit so that way they got an understanding of our company. My business partner, Doug Ferris, and I started the company 19 years ago. So there's a little bit of history on us and how we got to where we are today. But for the investment perspective, it also talks about market trends and economic cycles to educate people that when markets are going haywire, you can kind of look back on this and say, okay, is there a fundamental reason for this drop? Should I be worried, or is this just a normal correction? So we try to invest in things that we not only know, but understand. That is the key component.
And you really understand and know this and seem passionate about it. How did you get into this field to begin with?
You know, I kind of take it back to my early years as a young child. I'll never forget my father took me to Wilmington Trust Bank when it used to be at the Georgetown Circle, okay? And he put $100 in a savings account for me. And he said, if you want a car when you're 16, the only way I'm going to put another dime in this account is if you save money. I will match whatever you save. And so at that young age, he kind of trained my mind to think about saving for the future. And then I took an economics class in college, met my business partner, Doug Ferris, and the rest is history.
The rest is history.
That is correct.
Oh my goodness. Well, the book is The Common Sense Bull, The Keys to Good Life Before and During Retirement. The author is Eddie Ghabour. Thank you